Hello everyone! Are you a video editor looking for a new editing laptop that's not from Apple? Well, we've got the absolute best you can get for video editing, the Asus ProArt StudioBook Pro 16 OLED. What sets this laptop aside from other laptops is its unique Asus style. It can be pressed and rotated, and you can configure this to do a ton of different actions. You can use this to scroll through your video timeline, or switch to different tools. It works perfectly with Adobe apps, so you can go crazy with it. Now, a good editing laptop requires a good screen, and the 16-inch OLED screen that this laptop has is probably one of the best you can get in any laptop today. It has a resolution of 3200 by 2000 with a 16 by 10 aspect ratio, which is quite perfect for productivity. And with a 99% DCI-P3 color accuracy, you can do a ton of color grading work for videos and photos. This also has touch and stylus support with pressure sensitivity, which can be useful if you're also doing graphic design tasks. And as a bonus, the display also has a 120Hz refresh rate. Video editors also need a solid and reliable performance for a video editing laptop. So how does the StudioBook Pro 16 compare? For starters, it has an Intel i9-13980HX processor and an RTX 4060 GPU, which believe me is more than enough for video editing. And as a bonus, it can be used for a ton of gaming as well. This laptop also has 32 gigabytes of RAM and a 1 terabyte SSD. But if that isn't enough, you can also upgrade since this laptop has 2 memory slots that support up to 64 gigs of RAM, and it also has 2 SSD slots that can support up to 8 terabytes per slot. But enough about all that. How does the laptop look and feel? Well, for something that's packing a ton of power, the StudioBook Pro 16 has a slim and stealthy look to it, and it feels relatively portable for a 16-inch laptop. It has an aluminum lid and a plastic body, which still feels very premium. Now, the keyboard is something else. It has little to no deck flex, it has good key travel, and it even has a white backlight. And overall, it's a pretty satisfying keyboard to type on. Ports are important for creators, right? Well, the StudioBook Pro 16 has everything you will ever need. On the left side, it has an SD card slot, a headphone jack, and a USB-A 3.2 port. On the other side, it also has one USB-A 3.2 port and 2 Thunderbolt 4 USB-C ports. But that's not all. On the rear side, you'll also get an Ethernet port and an HDMI 2.1 port. Now, when it's all said and done, the point of a video editing laptop is to bring it with you while you're editing on the go. So how does this laptop perform? Well, sadly, as with any powerful laptop, this suffers from a short battery life of only up to 4 hours with light to moderate workloads, and it drops down to 1.5 hours when you're tackling heavy tasks like editing and exporting videos. It also has a hefty 240-watt charger that's kind of hard to bring around. But hey, it's kinda hard to imagine someone having an editing session away from a power plug anyways. So overall, the Asus ProArt StudioBook Pro 16 OLED isn't just the best for video editors. Photographers, animators, graphic designers, and engineers can also take full advantage of its potential. And of course, it does make one heck of a gaming machine for you to lay back with on your downtime. With that said, the link for the laptop is in the description below. And while you're down there, please hit the subscribe button for more upcoming tech videos like this. But until then, I'll see you in the next video.